That's at some point I just would rather not do it right now. So.
Yeah.
I just have a lot of games to buy on here. That's all. So I was trying to let some more. Be really good. I would like. It depends on what you want to play it for. If you're trying to PvP online and stuff, you're probably gonna get really mad and frustrated because a lot of players, have already been playing it, and they know the ins and outs, and they're spamming, and there's always been spamming in Dragon Ball Z games. It just is what it is,
I don't normally do fighting games online.
I don't either. People are fucking assholes,
Oh yeah.
I could play Black Ops 2 Zombies, or I'm sorry, 6 Zombies. That was fun. They got this weird game called Dragon Ball Gekishin, what is it called? Squadra or some shit? I don't fucking know. I don't know what the hell it is.
I saw an ad for that on YouTube, and I saw it on the PlayStation Store.
I guess this is kind of like fucking like Dragon Ball Z but co-op.
How many co-op battles were there? Like in the original fucking show? I guess kind of a lot. Like
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it just depends. Like there was a time where they were all fighting Frieza, but it wasn't really much of a fight, The most co-op they did was like during Cell Saga where they were trying to kill or prevent the androids from grabbing. And by the way, this Squadra game looks sick though because it's not released yet. So I wish it was good.
Hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah, it says coming soon. It's not released yet. It looks sick though. Elden Ring on it too. I forgot to wish that. You type in Elden Ring and you get Bloodborne. What the fuck?
What kind of sense does that make? These fucking GTA 3 paramedic missions are impossible, dude. I swear to God.
See, I always thought those were like side missions, but like, what do you get for those?
Yeah, they're just side missions, but you get different rewards for different ones. Like, for this one, you get infinite sprint.
Oh, okay.
I think for the vigilante missions, you get 150 armor. That's so weird how they do that sometimes.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the deluxe one. What does it come with? Let's see. So it comes with... Okay, so at least it comes with... Night Rain and
I'm sure they will eventually.
What is this game? You ever play a game called Wild Hearts? This looks kind of cool.
No, but I think I have it in my collection. I could be wrong.
Well, that's the bad thing about not having a PlayStation for a long time, because there's probably a bunch of games I could have grabbed on here.
Crazy idiot! Want to talk about it?
I gotta get Neo 2 as well. They just announced this is second.
This is what they call a roadie!
Wish list is real. Yeah, Neo 3.
Their wish list getting fat.
It is, dude. That's the problem with this wish list. Is
Hey! Come this way!
always moving on. This Wulong game reminds me of superhero. I don't know.
Look up that Rise of Ronin game. You know it? It looks kind of fun. It reminds me of
Seat, kid.
what's that game?
Take
Ghost
a
of
goddamn
Tsushima.
seat. So the laundry won't pay any protection,
played
huh?
Ghost of
The
Tsushima
triads
yet.
think they can mess with me?
I
Let's
enjoyed
teach
it.
these would-be tough guys what it means to be a tough guy.
Teach him some
Rise of the
respect.
Tomb Raider.
No son of mine gets up by some
What's it called?
triads. Your father, God
Sorry,
rest
Ma.
his soul, took no crap from no triads
Yes,
back in
Ma.
Sicily.
I want you to destroy
I think it's
their
called
laundry
Rise of
beds
Ronin.
and
Let me
mangle
verify.
any triad gimp that gets in your way.
Rise of the Ronin.
Paintball can supply you with what you're gonna need.
Rise of the. Oh, I'm gonna do it. This is the first time. Damn, this is $70, right?
Oh shit.
So is this like an extension?
That's my new car!
Of, is this like a brand new game, or is it just something as like an extension of Ghost of Tsushima?
It's a different game. It just kind of reminded me of it vaguely.
This kind of reminds me of 47 Ronin. You ever see that movie?
No, but it may be related to it or something.
It's actually Keanu Reeves. View game. Let's see. Does it have a trailer? Why don't they put a trailer on the fucking product? I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see one.
They used to do that. They don't do that anymore. That's fucked.
Well, this game was released in 2024. Maybe that's why. Maybe they don't put videos out. Alright, so I can see more maybe. So the main idea behind this game is like exploring the history of
Where's my damn
Japan, I guess.
I've been drinking again. Uh-huh.
It looks cool.
Hey!
You can explore Yokohama, where that's at.
Yeah, that's Japan.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know where. So I don't know where everything is. I know Tokyo. That's about it.
That's my new car!
I have a love-hate relationship with that game.
What do you hate about it?
In my opinion, there's some kind of like subliminal messaging woke shit about it. But you know me, I see the ad and everything,
What
just
was
about.
woke about it? 'Cause I remember seeing a lot of videos of people like kidnapping like women that are like about women's rights and like dragging them like by the trains.
That was basically a response to them forcing you to do a women's suffrage-related activist kind of mission. Like you safely escort this lady to a like her voting or whatever, and evil men who don't want women to vote because they would ruin the fucking country 200 years later try to attack Arthur and his companion.
You know, it's ironic because the country's now ruined because of.
That's what I'm saying. So shit like that just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah. It's just
There's also a
ironic.
bit where it's kind of an optional thing. If I remember correctly, it's a random encounter, but It's on a main road, so you'll almost definitely see it. You attack KKK members.
What the fuck?
Just, I don't know, dude. Just little things like that. And also the story, I find the story overrated. I like the first game story a lot. And people basically sleep on it now because of the second game.
I mean, Red Dead 1 is always going to be better than 2 in my opinion.
Fuck yeah.
I played it first, I enjoyed it. I actually beat the entire game. Played a bunch of online, killed a bunch of people.
Did you play Grand Theft Auto 5, perchance? My bad. What were you going to say, though? There was a one-game mode?
There was one game mode where there was like 2 sides, right? And whoever you were facing, you could kill anybody on the other side. And it was like, whoever's last man standing wins, but it's like...
That sounds fun.
It was like a team-based game, so like you had your teammates on one side, whatever team's left standing wins, but there would be a bunch of dead motherfuckers that got shot. You only had so many bullets too, so you can, whoever had more teammates, and then if it was like a tie, you just do like a standoff.
Oh yeah. Batman in the house. Where's Robin? Are you gonna go see that new one?
What, 28 months later? Or years later?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it have Cillian Murphy in it?
Not sure.
Some Diablo scumbag has been pimping his scuzzy
have Cillian
bitches in my
Murphy in it. I don't see the
backyard.
point.
Go and take care of things for me.
I don't think
If
he
you
died
need
in
a
that
piece,
28 days
go
later,
around
so.
back of ammunition opposite
If he
the
did, I don't
subway.
remember. I'm about to watch a trailer for it right now. 28 years later. I actually like Big Slater because they had really good actors in it. And
It's been a hot minute since I've seen either of those, but I like them both. Alright, bro. I barely go to the movies anymore just because it's fucking expensive.
Oh, I'm not going on. I'm pirating. I'm not
Got
going
you.
to. Yeah.
We playing GTA 3, motherfucker.
Trouble ahead! This is what I call off-roading! You go die later!
Pretty bad. Now got to get to the house.
Oh my, I got exploded.
That's what she said.
Huh.
So they have a Ghost of Tsushima, and they also have a Ghost of Yotai. Is that the same kind of shit?
I think Yotai's a sequel, but I haven't played it.
He took my car!
That's the new Silent Hill coming out, I think. Or maybe out. Is it out?
No, it's not really.
Gotcha. It could be interesting, man. I don't know if any of the original guys are gonna make it, but apparently it takes place in Japan, which I find a questionable decision.
He's off making people bleed. Or trying to. He'll never be as tough as his pop, but he left you a note on the table.
The laundry has agreed to pay. You did real good, kid. Go collect the cash
I don't know
and
much
bring it
about that
back
game.
here. Watch out for the triads. They may be shoving a firecracker up your ass. But don't take no crap. Nobody.
I just want to check it out.
Go for it, man.
You ever played Final Fantasy 16?
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
Is that the online one?
I have no idea. I know it's the newest one on entry.
I love Cheez-Its, dude.
Yeah, I had a lot of relations.
Explain.
When I'm gonna eat Cheez-Its, I have to have it with Coke. I don't know why. It's a fact. It's something like that. It's like a comfort thing, I don't know. Isn't that weird?
No, it's good.
I guess it's like a mixture of the Coke with the Cheez-Its. It's just a weird thing that I have.
But you gotta have them both.
I gotta have them. I can't have one without the other, basically. I'm not gonna eat Cheez-Its to be fine. I just...
There's a store in my town that sells soda in glass bottles. I fucking love that shit, dude.
My Family Dollar sells them, but they always sell them out.
Bitch ass Family Dollar.
Yeah, because they know that it tastes better in a glass bottle compared to a plastic bottle. Aluminum's not bad either, but I don't know. I prefer the glass bottle. It tastes really
Oh, stop, please!
Oh yeah.
I just love how they have a classic store, but I really wish they would just stop with the premium bullshit and just port it all over.
I doubt it'll ever happen since they've fucking started that new model.
Yeah. Well, they're doing it to get money out of you. That's all.
For sure.
But I mean, if you're okay with spending $240
Some
a year,
Diablo scumbag
then
has
it's-
been
I guess
pimping his
it's kinda
scuzzy
worth it, I
bitches
don't
in
know.
my backyard. Go and take care of things for me. If you need a piece, go around back of ammunition opposite the subway.
want to see if that new Final Fantasy 7 Part 2 is on PS7 Plus. I'd like to play that sometime.
So, what are your thoughts on Final Fantasy 7 original versus remake?
What the hell? And that's kind of where I am with it. Because I'm still slow
You're about to become a driver.
That's a shame.
I hope you recover. You came the wrong way, home.
I'm really not sure, to be honest. Throw in the soundtrack and slap a new name on it. Add $20.
You remember that game called Oddworld?
Yeah, Abe's Odyssey. I never played it.
Dude, that game fucking... Oh man, that game's so hard. You have to, it's like a puzzle, but you fucking murdered it.
I've never been good at puzzle games.
I'll show you, Simon! Barito!
Did you ever play any of the Hitman games? Basement Theme is the best song in gaming.
Where he is? I swear that boy of mine don't know
Don
himself
Salvatore
some
has called a meeting.
Basement
I need you
Theme
to
for the
collect
Writer's
limo
Cut.
and his boy Joey from the garage. Then get Luigi from his club. Come back here and pick me up. Then we'll all drive over to the boss's place together. Those triads, they don't know when to stop. They want a war, they got a war. Now get going.
Fucking Silent Cock played those. Or he might have just played the first one.
You see that, Marie? His mother's coming, she makes me.
I don't remember that. Is that a racing game? I feel like racing games have like declined, dude. There used to be a lot of good racing games kind of on PS2 and stuff.
I'm telling you, man. Rumble Racing, it's ever happened. It's literally.
Fucking Rumble Racing, dude. I love how you know about that.
How you doing?
It's a good game. The problem was, like I said before, they made it on 3 discs. That was like one of the forbidden acts they did.
Sony needs to be like fucking class action lawsuited on those blue discs, man, because that's honestly anti-consumer as shit.
Vice City is, they should have sued them too for that, because Vice City, like, you're using cheating. Basically, you're boarding your copy. It's not actually boarding your copy.
Does it fuck up your memory card too? I can't remember.
It fucks up your disc.
Oh my god. That's so stupid, dude. They shouldn't have even put the cheat codes in if it's gonna like fuck up your game, because people aren't gonna know that you can't save.
How you doing, kid?
That sucks.
But the patch didn't come out yet because there was no patches. So.
They had to fucking recall discs back in the day, or like God of War.
I still remember that Resident Evil video of eBay,
No fancy crap.
Fuck that game, dude. That one's stuck anywhere.
That game does suck. I don't like those games because they remind me of a bad Resident Evil Outbreak game.
You did good back there, kid.
Not good.
Real good. Come on, let's introduce you to the Don.
Hey, Luigi! Oh, my girls have been missing you so long, Salvatore. You've been away too long. You tell them once this unfortunate business is taken care of, we'll all go down to the club and celebrate, okay?
Like Fallout looking fucking.
It's my boy.
How you doing, Pop?
You got yourself a good woman yet? Hey, your mother, God bless her soul, would be turning over in her grave to see you without a wife.
I know, Pop. I'm working on
They
it.
had a lab under the lab
Tony! How's your mama? She's a great woman, you know, strong, Firenze.
She's good. Find the lab.
Fine.
Terrific, terrific.
Did you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Listen, you guys, you go inside while I
Yeah,
talk
my
to our
first
new
Yu-Gi-Oh
friend.
game was actually Forbidden Memories.
I see nothing but good things for you, my boy.
I have not, but I've seen an ad of it in a gaming magazine.
You would not like that game at all whatsoever. I know you wouldn't. It's an acquired taste.
You know what game you probably would like? Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses, if you played that.
Oh, I
You
have.
fellas need to talk business, so you're gonna look
played-
after
I
my
played
girl for the evening.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey,
the
Maria,
chess version.
move
where,
your
like,
butt.
You had to, like,
Dumb broad does
have, like,
this every time.
It was like the chess version of the game.
And
It
here
was
she
really fucking
is,
weird.
the one and
Essentially,
only
yeah.
Queen of
First
Sheba.
introduced it.
What were you doing up there?
Went down.
Whatever
Oh,
it was,
made a
I
video
bet
game.
it cost
Made
me
a
money.
video game and
Well,
I
you don't
switched
think I
to
hang
the
around
game.
for
It
the
was actually Yu-Gi-Oh!
conversation.
instead of the chess.
Get in the car and
I'm
keep
like,
your
oh,
big
okay,
mouth
this is
shut.
different. Cool. Yeah,
Take
whatever.
the limo, but
That
bring it
was
back in one piece, you hear me? And watch
Ended up
her.
hating it,
She
and then
can
I
be
ended up
trouble.
liking it, and then I went back to hating it.
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
I-
I'm sure your new
and then I
lapdog
got
has
to like
everything
it again,
covered.
beat
And isn't he big and
That's a
strong?
love-hate
Hey,
relationship
Fido,
going
let's
on,
go
yeah.
visit
It was
Chico
like
and get some
jealous
party
ex-girlfriend.
treats. He's at the
Damn.
rail station at the Chinatown waterfront, I think.
And then like we started getting into this like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like we got Pendulum, we got fucking Link, we got all this stuff. It's just like, dude, I just went back to these. Why we all have this after show?
I fell off around the Synchrons.
Yeah, I was like, okay, whatever. I get that you're doing speed runs. Can we just end it there? Well, we go after that because like scrolling picture.
Real nice.
Yep, and it only got worse, dude. Like we thought Synchrons were bad, and now they have like Link summoning and shit. Like it's never ending, dude.
to the lady. You're looking for some fun? A little, some spank?
Hey, Chico. Nah, just the usual.
Here you go, lady. Hey, maybe you should check out the warehouse party at the East End of
And what's gay is if you criticize it, the people who defend New Yu-Gi-Oh will be like, well, it wasn't any different from fighting 5 tokens back in the day from a Gravekeeper or whatever, and it's like it's actually a lot different because that shit would literally would be done in like 5 turns. You know what I mean? The pendulum shit is like all-encompassing, never-ending shit. What about Magic the Gathering? Magic's fun, but it's fucking expensive to get into.
Alright, Butter, you wait here and look after the car while I go and shoot my butt, right?
Okay, you're fucking, you're in the dangerous areas of my influence.
I feel like they're doing a cash grab with that. It's not a cool thing, but I feel you. I low-key wanna get into it too, just because of that.
I see Lulu's titties on a car, and I'm just like, I must have
Gotta have it.
You know?
I'm that way for Riku, but yeah.
Who wouldn't say that?
Actually, it depends on what day of the week it is. The 3 of them, I like Unit too.
If I had to pick between the 3 of them, I'd pick Lulu. She's got an attitude, she'll take care of
It's a lady.
She is. For sure. Yeah.
She's like 2 years older, and all of a sudden she's like super old. No care in the world. Diva, fucking female,
I know you probably know the answer to this. Are those 2 games by the same devs? Like after 10, did half the fucking development team just quit or move on to different projects? Because 10-2 is just sacrilegious, Loki. How much money would someone have to give you to have sex with Pain from X2?
$0. I would not.
More like a major Pain.
You know, I enjoyed myself the
Fucking
first
bitch
time in a
built like a
long time.
linebacker.
You know, you treated me really good with respect and everything. I better go. I'll see you around, I know.
What do you think of the weird, like, the shitty, it's like, I guess it's like the new sphere grid or whatever for that game. Like, it's really bad, and that you can change your character's clothes mid-battle or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
To answer your question earlier, it was not created by the same team, but
Okay, good. Loki, that would just be sad if they retconned. I can't even fucking remember now. Let me... I don't even know. You're good. I remember now. What do you think of the weird, shitty new sphere grid in that game where your characters change clothes in the battle?
I wouldn't even call it a sphere grid. It's just kill enemy, you get AP towards an ability, and you can change your clothes, I guess.
It's so shitty.
It's like it's childhood. It's It's almost like they tried to do like a modern version of Fantasy 5, but we're gonna do it like while the battle's happening, and it's gonna be like so girly and stupid that you're not gonna want to play it.
That they really did casualize the experience.
They really did. Like they took out the sphere grid, and they're like, okay, we're gonna have you do levels. You're gonna have 2 accessories, and
Policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now, I got girls all up and down walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can. Before the cops drink away.
The sphere grid, because I just forgot. Fuck. The garment grid, that is... Oh.
and like with L1, you can change like whatever you're not strong enough to kill anybody there. Like,
You actually beat that game.
I beat it 100%. Out of respect for 10.
I think I got kind of far in it when I was a kid because it was easier than 10.
Story was garbage. Characters they added that's fine. You know, game's not
Except for the what? You were saying something about pain. What? Say that again? That's exactly right.
Like the snow type.
They gave her orange hair.
Huh?
They kind of gave him like similar, like hair a little bit. If I remember correctly, they've got like slicked back. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah. What's ironic about it is they actually did know each other in the game.
Really?
Apparently. Yeah.
That's fucked. What the fuck, dude?
When you go to rent a unit, you end up in Civilian. It's really weird. It's almost like they purposely misinterpreted the audience.
Did that game sell poorly?
Yeah, it's definitely. Final Fantasy X did so good in sales that it almost rivals in sales. Almost. Like originals. But to turn around and make X-Dance 2 a couple years later is not only deceptive because of obviously the state of the game that we got compared to 10, it's actually deceptive because it's an inferior product compared to 10. Like it's very deceptive. Because like you like 3, that's it. Only 2 of them, they get to like 2 new characters out of the 7. And they turn them into retards. And one of them is brand new, and one doesn't know who the fuck they are.
It's true. I thought that was weak too. Yeah, I remember that, sure. And what gives you kind of ammo that, like, dude, hearing that makes you want to choose Lulu in the Macalonia Temple scene or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, 7 and 10 draw a lot of parallels because they both things have games. Like if you do certain things, you know, you can ride with Kamari, you can ride with Lulu, you can ride with Lulu, actually as well. Got his number. I guess you have to really go along there.
I really didn't know that, to be honest. I didn't know you could with Kamari. And I bet you there were a lot of bitches out there who fucking rode with Kamari for sure.
Well, most people ride with Lulu because most people
like titties.
And
Yeah.
like they're, you know, like I'll give you an example when they're on like the ship or whatever, like going to character.
Yeah.
Whoever you talk to first gets points. It's like a point system. Like there's actually a gaming COD out there for that game, which is always more in depth, but it all ties into who you talk to first, who you talk to last, usually. Or who you talk to in the middle, you know, because you every time you talk to them, you get points, right?
Is there any, like... So I know that there's, like, a scene or something where you can, like, say dialogue to the effect of, like, you want to be with the other two, but... You want to be with Yuna or something, I think. Or...
Basically, you can say no to the and I guess that gives
That is so, like, fucked up to even think about, that they give you the option to get with Lulu just because of the way the game is set up, like, story-wise. I kind of like it, though.
Canonly, no, but there's never a scene that
Tommy ain't here, but he like one of his sugary
Do you feel like... Is it wishful thinking that it's implied, or is it like, if the pilgrimage could have been completed without everybody dying and shit, then maybe he could have got with her?
For that, it's thought-provoking, right? Because I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yup. That is thought-provoking. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. Well, if she was trying to forget Chapu, she wouldn't end up with his fucking brother. I don't know. I just figured, like, family ties, like die hard. Or... If you could live in any area of Spirit, where would it be? It is a very beautiful area. Besaid's very nice looking. What about Xanarkin? Xanarkin's kind of cool, right? But it doesn't exist or whatever. Or it's like a... I don't know, I ain't beat the game. It's alright, I'll beat it one day. I have so many games that are unfinished.
Xanarkin does exist.
Yeah, I guess it does, because you can go there in 10-2. I remember that now.
See, Titus wants to go home, but the manner in which
Hey, look out! Lieutenant, my note got you!
Oh yeah, it's one of the best games ever made.
I'm gonna run you out!
What do you mean, like Blitzball?
No, Blitzball's fine, but like, I'll give you an example. Chocobo Racing is, whoever made that thing needs to be shot.
I could never get far in that.
Chocobo Racing, even Sonic. That's saying a lot, because Kingdom Hearts is
You gotta play Rayman Raving Rabbids. You don't want to play a game that's all mini games?
You wanna play rough?
I guess it's supposed to be a party game. You gotta have fucking homies for that shit, and I ain't had a bunch of group of niggas I can fucking have over and shit in a while. What? Operation Raccoon City? Sure. Yeah. I played that game when it came out at a friend's house, so I didn't get to spend a lot of time with it, but dude, like, for me, like, literally, like, I tried it for a couple minutes and just got destroyed, and I was like, I'm good. Here you go, guys, you can play it.
Here's the thing, like, you have to, it's like you have to play the game to get your stuff or whatever, and upgrade your stuff, but it's like, if you're getting fucked over and over and over again, it's not fun. Even if all the upgraded, it's not fun. Because it's a tactical game, you know, I'll give them that, it is a tactical game, but it's not a fun tactical game. If you have like 4 people, like you have a demos expert, you have a stealth dude, like an assassin. You got, you know, like a grenade, explosive dude, you know.
So there's no teammate bots or whatever, like if you're going single player you only get one. Oh, they're just bad bots.
Yeah, like the AI stuff, like I'll put it this way, like say you're on the party.
Hey, Moron! Police department! Let it down, got you!
Damn.
Pretty much cheating dead center, or like, you know,
Yeah.
it's like garbage. That's what it feels like.
God.
It's
Yeah, I can't be bothered, dude. I already have my 360 copy. That's what I'm saying, dude. They ought to be fucking ashamed of themselves because Red Dead 2 goes on sale sometimes, and Red Dead 2 should not fucking cost less than Red Dead 1.
His mother's so cheap.
Same.
Red Dead 2 is... Oh, you're not gonna tell me since I own it?
That's gay.
I'll show you, Johnny.
Not even if you view product. That's fucking crazy.
I guess I'll... What about Ultimate Edition? Nope, I guess I have Ultimate Edition.
Red Dead 2 has an Ultimate Edition?
I guess.
I don't even know.
Standard, PS4, and then Ultimate Edition. What is there, DLC on this thing?
No, it has to be some online thing.
Oh, it's Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption 2 Story Mode, Special Edition content, Ultimate Edition content. You already own this, so I can't click on it.
It is. I feel like that's an oversight.
Slayer thing. It was such a weird game. I can't remember the name of it. It was on Xbox. I'm gonna put it in my library and Xbox and find it. I want to see how they did that. They ever made that free. It was such a weird, interesting game.
Sounds kind of cool.
Okay, I've had enough of this shit. We're gonna finish the Triads and Liberty once and for all. 8 Ball's rigged a dust cart with a bomb. It's on a timer, so if you mess up, there'll be no evidence. Go and pick up the dust cart. Careful. 8 Ball says it's real sensitive, and the slightest bump could set that thing off. Their fish factory will open its gates for a dust cart, so you can drive right in. Park up between the gas canisters and get the hell out of there. I want it to rain mackerel. We're talking
I think
real
I own
biblical
them,
here. Nothing low
but I've
budget.
never played it.
Yeah, it's one of them co-op online games where you can go into like a public lobby and there's like teams of like 2 and 3, I think. And your goal is to...
Yeah.
Showdown. It's kind of cool, but it's so punishing. That's not bad considering that it came out a while ago. I hate to give a really important character though, then die. We got fucking Ghostface on here. Oh my god, that's awesome. Here's a Ghostface skin.
Fuck yeah. I've never played it, dude. Are you excited for Witcher 4? I think they're finally working on it. I think I read something about that. Did you play Kingdom Come Deliverance? It's a really hardcore RPG. I feel like you would probably like it. They just came out with a second game, but I'm not buying it because it's got kind of weird woke shit.
I think I own this on Xbox, so I'm not even gonna lie.
It sounds like a game you would like.
You'd be surprised. I think I played it and didn't care for it that much. I didn't get into it.
Well, it was too hard for me.
It's not even
I know you like hard games, dude, so you'd probably like that shit. Would you like a game that is so realistic it punishes you for eating food that's been in your inventory for more than a day? I'm talking about Kingdom Come.
Oh, that? Yeah, I'll just kind of like that too. There's like timers and stuff. Like if you leave meat in your inventory too long in Ark, it kind of does that too. But no, I'm not really like. For me personally, like Fallout 4 and like 3, New Vegas, all them, they kind of did that too on hardcore mode. Actually, Fallout 3 I didn't have a hardcore mode. New Vegas did, and I kind of enjoyed it, but I have to be. I need to play hardcore on a separate character. If that makes sense.
I don't know why, but I've gotten to where I can only play Fallout 4 on hardcore. It's just, I don't know, dude, like, it just makes the game more satisfying for some reason.
The base game is just shit, though. I don't like the base game of Fallout 4. And, like, my thing with Fallout 4 is I will only play it if I have mods on. And that is really bad. Like, why would, you know, if your game is so bad it needs mods, then there's something wrong with the game. That's just my opinion. And
I always get burnt out around like level 20 or 30 because it seems like the enemies become bullet sponges.
They do, and it's the same environment. It's rinse and repeat. Do this, go here. You're like a rabbit chasing your own tail in that game. It feels like. At least in Vegas, it's actually a decent game, you know. But like, I just don't think it's a good game. I just don't think it's a good game.
In New Vegas, you really feel like your choices make a difference.
Yeah, and me personally, the Fallout 4 really had an opportunity to enjoy the game if they didn't fucking do what they did with the settlement bullshit. They did not code the settlement thing correctly at all whatsoever. It's really poorly done.
It is.
It's terrible. And the only
Console that fix it.
you can like they have like a mod menu, which I was shocked by the way.
But what I'm saying is a lot of those mods are like not as good as the PC.
Beautiful.
Right, but if you're playing on
Just
PC,
beautiful.
it shouldn't matter anyway. I wouldn't buy a game like that
just
on
the
PC
guy I
unless
need
it's
to
like
talk to.
Skyrim. That doesn't really necessarily need
Right,
mods.
there's a
but
car
it's
stuffed
always
with a stiff
wholesome
at
to
the
get
cafe
mods
near
on,
Callahan
Skyrim,
Point.
but
One of the Forellis
I don't
thought he
know.
was a wise
New
guy,
Vegas
so he
didn't
got
need
what he had
mods.
coming to him.
Fallout 3
Take the
didn't need
corpse to the
mods.
crusher in Harwood, all right?
4 does. So I mean that has to count for something. You know that tells me that the game is shit in its base form and it needs mods to work to decent standards. You know, I just don't think it's a good game.
The story is dog shit.
It is, because it's basically Fallout 3, you know, but it's called Fallout 4.
Young man.
Go find your dad. Okay, where I'm going. You know, it's okay. It's same thing. Go find your parents. Go find your kid. Same thing. You know what I mean?
Did you play the Outer Worlds? I didn't really care for it. It's known for being made by, who were the New Vegas dev team? Obsidian?
I think so, yeah.
They made Outer Worlds, but it's shit in my opinion. Fallout 4 is better, and that's not saying much.
Outer Worlds, they have a second game on there.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they have Outer Worlds 1 and 2. Oh, actually, Outer Worlds 2 is on pre-order.
Ah.
Until this day, I've never played Cyberpunk, by the way. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I haven't either. I've heard it's gotten better. That's fair. Did you play No Man's Sky? Alien Covenant, I think, right? Alien Isolation is supposed to be survival horror. I've heard that game's good, but difficult. Oh shit. They should have called it 1,000 Ways to Die the game.
He only stole a pack of beer and a hot dog, and he fucking ended up dying because he choked on the hot dog because he was rushing.
No, what?
Yeah. So how he died was he went to go eat the hot dog, and it slid down his throat. I don't know how. And he choked and asphyxiation.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
Yeah. Can you imagine that dude, like what his headstone says? It probably says thief choked on a hot dog. Literally, like that's all. You know what I mean?
That's an awful way to go. He was swallowing that bitch like it was a cock.
Yeah, or I guess it got stuck in his windpipe or something. I don't know. He was on the wrong hole, I guess.
Yeah, he should have shoved it somewhere.
Well, dude, you fucked up. You shouldn't have ate a hot dog, dude. You would have grabbed some tacos or something. You would have been fine.
Tacos sound good as fuck right now.
They do. But I know as soon as I eat them, I'm due an hour later at the toilet, so.
You having fun over there?
A little bit. It's kind of hard. Do you like it?
Because I remember only being able to summon once.
Hell yeah.
But it's fun though. It's fun. It's a lot funner with one person.
Leave us alone for
like
a minute.
Like having a friend.
The Colombian cartel is making
Right.
spank somewhere in Liberty, but we don't know where. And they seem to know everything we're doing before we do. We got us a rat. There's a guy named Curly Bob, works the bar at Luigi's. He's been throwing more money around than he's earning. He ain't pimping or pushing, so he must be talking.
If it don't,
He usually gets a taxi home after work,
then I'll
so
play
follow
it.
him.
But if it
And
does,
if he's
I'll
ratting
wait.
us out, kill
I
him.
hate starting a fucking game and I got DLC missing. You know what I mean? It just feels wrong.
Right.
What's your opinion on Resident Evil 6?
Barely played it. Watched a friend play it. It looked kind of boring. Never played 5.
5's a much better game than 6. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they made 6. It was a shitty game.
Fallout 7 or Biohazard or whatever.
Resident Evil 7?
Yeah.
Like the family?
Yeah.
What the hell did you do? I didn't care for like the time attack mode though, where you could play like Conk. I didn't care for that stuff or anything like that. Does that mean like you can't download it kind of thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
So you can't like have it on your dashboard or like in your collection or PS thing? You can't
Nope,
have it, like,
and I'll tell you now, the streaming sucks ass. Or it may have gotten better. I tried it like 3 or 4 years ago though, and it was unplayable. I tried New Vegas through the streaming.
Let's see if it have any message.
Drive slower!
Yeah.
I was like, wait, if I start a PS3, then I don't even
Input lag? That's what I'm saying, dude.
Why would anybody pay for that?
Sony ought to be ashamed of themselves on some real shit. Like, they don't need to be putting those games up there like that.
I mean, on a PS5, I would be pissed off.
You can't tell me that that game won't run on a PS5.
There's input lag in that if you don't have like an HDMI cord.
Fucking Guitar Hero, did you get into this? I sucked ass at it. Yeah, you're like, get that shit out of my face. Can't even keep it for pretty clear. Bare midriff clear. Peak clear.
I don't even want this in like my collection. Like, like get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm good. Like, that'd be unplayable. Like, oh, you go to turn around and there's a zombie chasing you. Like, oh, well, it's gonna take its time, so.
Brother, you figured it out in the menus. You're fucking keen to that shit. Just to the input lag, like, you didn't even get to the game.
You can't tell me there's no fucking setting to fix that. There's definitely not. There's no way to fix it.
They even warn you, I think, when you go to like stream the games. They're like, there may be some issues or something, you know.
Hey, you're paying for a service. I wonder what could fix that though. Like,
It's all about the
Ain't no gentleman that
good time.
There ain't no fixing it, man. It's because they're streaming it off a cloud. They need to just set it up in some way to where it's only download. Or there may be. I don't know. I'm not an expert. The people are on to you, Sony. Soiny.
So basically what happens is if you have a lot of devices on your Wi-Fi that you're just talking to, it's going to divide all the latency between all the devices and slowing it down.
That just sounds like a cop-out. That goes with anything.
Right, but the thing is you have to have really good TV, you have to have really good internet, like really fucking good internet to be able to stream your thing.
There ain't a connection on Earth that's stable.
They offer higher, megabytes per second on upload and download.
I believe you, but my theory is, you could probably get the premium package, the fucking fiber optic, expensive as fuck internet shit, and you go to play that shit, and you would still probably have to turn off all your Wi-Fi on everything, and then maybe you'd be able to play it, but dude, I don't want to do all that. I just want to play a fucking game. I shouldn't have to turn off my fucking cell phone's connection.
No, I'm 100% agree. I'm just trying to figure out if there was a way to actually fix it. I'm not saying you have to do it or you should have to do it. I was just saying if there was an actual way to do it. Too much effort, and that's just not the case.
That you're running through hoops. It's very kind of Ubisoft, to be honest. It has a mini map, has a skill tree.
See, I don't like Ubisoft. That's my problem.
I feel you. I mean, dude, I really don't either, but I actually got into that game a little bit. The combat's fun. There's parry. What I liked about Ghost of Tsushima is there was different ways you could approach missions. You could do the stealth or the fucking just charge everybody. I don't know anything about that game. What is it?
This is basically like Pinocchio meets fucking Dark Souls and they had a baby together.
Whoa.
Yep. Geppetto's evil. He's an evil cunt. And you,
leave us alone for a minute. The Colombian cartel is making spank somewhere in Liberty, but we don't know where.
That kind of, But it looks fun. So they have Death Stranding 2 on here. I actually did not even know this game was
Is it out?
No, it's not out. It's actually pre-ordered. I thought it was out. Because I had a price on it. This is pre-ordered.
My husband will kill you!
Thanks for the spoiler, son. You got a fucking baby here just kissing. I'm guessing that's the skin. Thanks for spoiling it. I thought I didn't fucking get the first game.
Dude, I played the first game, and I don't know, it's really weird. It's fucking bizarre. It is. It's a dystopian world, and you're essentially a message deliverer across fucked up communities. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Oh, I feel you. I never bought it, dude. Body type 1, body type 2 should. And I loved Oblivion. I still fire up the old PS Purple for it every now and again. OG game, first thing it asks you in character creation is, are you a male or female? They changed that for the remake to, are you body type 1, body type 2?
So you can't even choose your sex in the game?
I mean, you can, but they're too chicken shit and pandering to call it what it is.
Yeah, I won't be buying that.
Exactly.
That's something else. If you can't even get the basics down in biology, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do nothing but...
You're not, you're fucking real. And what's bullshit is it's literally like... Dude, I'm honestly pissed off that that game's selling good, because that just means that more of this shit's gonna keep being put into games.
Well, you know what that tells you, though, right? Is it doesn't matter how good the game is, when it has stuff like that, it's gonna sell no matter what, because it's a good game. You know what I mean?
Our little friend,
so, you know,
Mr.
that
Big
just
Mouth
goes to
himself.
show you,
Were you followed?
if it's a good game,
you know what goes on here is our little
anything.
secret, amigo.
No, I wasn't followed.
I've heard there's some issues with that game, dude. Like, there's some, do you remember how in, I don't know if you played Skyrim PS3 360, like the first base release?
With no sign of either side giving up. Meanwhile, Joey Leone stirred up some bad blood with
Oh man, I'd love to hear it sometime, but then you know what I'm talking about, how certain Bethesda games, the more you save, it just fucks up your profile.
What has he
They're all
possibly
like
got to
that on
worry
PS3,
about?
all of them. Xbox not so much, but still, it will eventually. Yeah, because what happens is the file gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And as the file gets bigger, it gets harder to load shit. And it doesn't have the power to load it. And that's the problem.
That's exactly what's going on with this remake, if you can believe it.
So I believe it, because the graphics look astonishing. And that's probably the first thing they should have looked at when they decided to release that. Is it going to hold up when fucking
Saved.
Jimmy put over 100 hours into this game? Is it going to load?
It's bullshit that Bethesda games are like that, because you have to save every 30 seconds anyways, especially if you're in an area you're not supposed to be at or something.
Yeah. Well, see, the problem is, if you save, like, I guess the more you save, right, the harder it's going to, the more data is going to be added up, right?
Exactly.
So, if you turn off autosave, it will help out, but you shouldn't have to do that in a game that you can be killed at any moment.
Yeah.
It's not an easy game if you actually, if you play this game and you put on higher difficulties. It's not easy when you put on higher difficulties, obviously.
Oh, dude, Oblivion's hard on normal. Oblivion has difficulty slider, and it's not even fun. It's not even fucking fun, dude.
Skyrim had a difficulty slider, didn't they?
Yeah, but they had it in they had it by sections, you know, like novice. It's the easiest one, and what's the hard one? Oblivion just has on the left and on the right, and default is in the middle.
Yeah, it's been a long time since
I fucking love those games, but I've played them so much. I don't know. Yeah. Immediately sold it. And you know what I did? I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get an Xbox 360 version, and I could play it. Surprise, surprise. So I was like, okay, well, this game is a good game, but whatever the fuck they did with the PS3 version, it's not it. I don't know what happened to it. It's like they released, or it's like they gave birth.
The cartel has got bottomless
birth
funds
to
from pushing that
twins,
spank.
but one of them came out retarded.
Pretty much.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
I've never played it, but I'm curious about that Switch port. I feel like it's probably dog shit. Yeah.
They put Skyrim on every fucking console at this point. They can put it on a microwave.
There was supposed to be an Oblivion PSP port, but it was canceled. There's no way. They would have had to cut out half the map or something.
They would have had to cut out like 90% of it. Oblivion's a huge ass game. There ain't no way. What's funny is you would have had just like on your PSP.
Oh yeah, the fucking memory sticks.
Yeah, just barely. Like your PSP wouldn't even be running correctly if you installed that thing, bitch. Like you know, like your phone sometimes will be like, oh, you got too much shit on here.
Just had to delete a bunch of shit this morning, yeah. Yeah.
And like you ever have to where it was like 99% low, just like damn near like you could add nothing else to your phone.
Literally, yeah, earlier today.
Yeah, like, well, that'd be like what the PSP would be like if you had Oblivion on there. So thank God they canceled that piece of shit.
They could have just done like a game in the Imperial City.
Yo, my man. Salvatore phoned ahead, but a job like this is going to need a lot of fireworks. I'll need $100,000 to cover expenses. But you know with me, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Come back, brother, when you have the money.
If you're not going to bring a definitive experience and call it Skyrim or Oblivion or whatever the hell you're going to call it, why do it? You know? And plus, they had console. They act like the PSP was like really selling. It wasn't even selling great.
But I still can't use a piece with these hands. Like, here, this rifle should help you pop some heads.
And this motherfucker wasn't even playing games on it, dude. He was listening to music. So
what?
99% of people had it for music on like portable music.
You're not wrong, and they shot themselves in the foot. Sony are bad about making handhelds that have epic capabilities for good games, but they nerf it with expensive memory card kind of shit. They did it twice, dude. But I will always defend Sony handhelds. I think they're better than Nintendo's. I like 3DS, but the Switch is dog shit to me. I've totally seen it, man.
Get a good vantage point, then I'll head in when you fire the first shot.
They're casual, general like gamers, you know. They're not like spending hours and hours and hours trying to 100% fucking whatever they're playing, you know. They're just playing to casually, you know.
My whole deal with like 3DS is like you can play a lot of those games on your TV too, like kind of like Switch, you know.
What do you mean on your TV?
Well, like Ocarina of Time, and they remade Super Mario 64. Those are just 64 games.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. I haven't owned a Nintendo console in a long time, so I couldn't tell you. I might buy a Switch, like a regular Switch though at some point. I'm not buying a Switch 2. I hate the idea of it. Like we just got it's been a couple years since when did Switch 1 come out? 2022.
I want to say it was like 2019. I don't know.
2019. That sounds about right, I guess. Yeah, something like that. It's definitely. But But 6 years doesn't warrant an additional console. It doesn't.
You'll catch no argument for me.
And like, well, gaming is like...
Technology has stagnated.
Well, it's not even that it's stagnated. It doesn't need to upgrade like this. Like, it's not a phone. It's a console. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need a console every 6 months.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I'm depressed about this PS5, man. They're already talking about the PS6. There are whispers in the wings about it. And I may be done, dog.
If there's a deal with...
Okay, let's do this then. I
in,
can set this baby to detonate,
like,
but I still can't use a piece with these
very
hands.
cheap,
Here, this rifle should help you pop some
and if
heads.
it's like $300, I'm done. I'm not doing it.
I'm probably done if it's all digital.
It's not going to be all digital. That would be impossible to sell. And you know why? A lot of game stores sell used games. They'll never be able to go all digital. They might make a digital console, like, you know, like they have like digital specific consoles, but they're never going to be able to get rid of physical media. It's just impossible.
That doesn't worry you, man? That's been a thing that people have been tripping on for like ages.
Well, they can trip on it all they want, but it's never going to be a thing though, because they still did it before. And what did consumers do back? I'm not buying it. Nope, not buying it. Nope. Most people say no, we're not buying it.
That is pretty much why Xbox One failed.
Well, it didn't fail because of that. Xbox One really didn't even fail. It's just not enough people bought it.
What's your favorite Xbox? I think so too.
Well, it had the most to offer. What did Xbox original have on it? Halo?
Get a good
Doom
vantage
3.
point, then I'll head in when you fire the first shot.
They had like nothing really to offer. Like Midnight Club was the only other good game. There wasn't very many that was exclusive to that.
Better versions of the GTA games.
Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah, I can agree with that. But like I said, there was not really many exclusive games on the regular Xbox.
You don't play Blinks the Time Cat or whatever he's called?
What is it? Sly?
Blinks the Time Warrior. What about, we talked about Tasmanian Tiger shit. You played that. Taz the Tasmanian Tiger. I swear to God, there's a game on Xbox that's like called Taz the Tasmanian Tiger, and you're a boomerang wielding tiger. It's really odd.
I believe you. It just sounds really goofy. It sounds goofy as hell.
I played it when I was a kid.
Did you?
You'll play anything when you're a kid, though. You remember Tack and the Power of Juju?
Yeah, that was a good game, though. That was a really good game.
I liked it, too.
Yeah, I remember the second game came out, too, and I was like, sweet.
You remember Barnyard? That shit was weird. I don't know why I just thought of it. And then there was a show. Yeah. Oh man.
You can basically like beat someone's ass as you're playing football. And it was like, am I allowed to do this?
I remember Blitz the League. Is that it?
I think that's what it was.
That game is good. That's my favorite football game, dude, because you can literally, like, whenever you injure people, you see the X-ray break. It's kind of gruesome.
Yeah. That's exactly the game I'm talking about.
That's the best football game ever made. Blitz the League.
I used to whip the fuck out of my sicker's ass doing that game. Because I hate football. I don't look good for it. He was like the biggest fucking football fan on earth. As kid, and he used to get so pissed off because he knew I hated football. I knocked the fuck out of him and didn't know how to play. Basically, I was like, dude, are you sure you've been playing this game?
That's fucking hilarious. I remember that game being hard as fuck. They literally were, dude. There was that one team that was just unbeatable. You never been a sports game, yeah?
No. They always try to include Madden in every fucking console you ever buy, though, but I was like, I'll pass. I think Madden 2005 was the last one I bought. And technically it wasn't bought, it was included.
And you still barely played it.
Technically I could play NBA 2K. That's how you know I'm not an NBA person, so I'm in those fucking games, right?
I've only played one of those games, and it's okay.
I'm just not a big sports guy. I guess if I was going to play a sports game, it'd probably be like hockey or something. I don't know, just like that's fun to play.
I'm not really a sports game guy either. There's just a handful that I like. I lump those in with fighting games, but I don't know if you're really supposed to.
I mean, yeah, I can see it as a fighting game, technically. Because, I mean, you're a character controlling and fighting another character.
It's my favorite
exactly.
cleaner. I'm proud of you, my boy. You kicked the shit out of those greaseballs.
I think my favorite
I just got one little job
of
for
all
you
time
before we can all celebrate.
SmackDown versus
There's a
Raw
car on the
2006,
block
7,
from
and
Luigi's
8.
Club. The inside
What's the one with Undertaker on the cover?
We had to help some guy make up his mind and improve a little.
That's the one that I played and like.
Take it to the crusher before the
I think
cops
7 is with John Cena on the cover. Your favorite?
Oh god.
He's your fave, man.
That fool made me quit watching SmackDown again. He's the only wrestler who made me quit watching WWE twice.
Yeah, but see, like, John Cena's on Raw and SmackDown, so it's like, well, you're going to just alternate between the two and
I'm just waiting on the retirement tour to be done. I'm pretty sure he started out on Raw. Fucking Carlito, dude. Carlito's funny as fuck. Dude, Carlito deserved better, bro. Like, he could have beat John a couple times. No, he's not wrestling anymore. They didn't renew his contract. What's crazy though, man, is R-Truth. Do you remember him? That's fucking hilarious. It's pretty damn close, but they didn't renew his contract either. Around the same time they stopped Carlito's, and the fans all bitched and complained, and they brought back Archer like a week later, but they didn't bring back Carlito.
Damn, that's disrespectful, bro.
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel in order to make a deal. I couldn't let him do it.
I'm not sure if he chose or not. I think they can choose if they don't want their contract to roll over. I don't really know how it works.
I've got to get out of here too. I've seen too much killing, too much blood.
He's such an OG, but
this is a friend of mine. Okay,
with
she's an old friend.
Carlito is that if
So
he
good.
wasn't
She's someone we
feuding
can
with a
trust.
popular dude,
Come on, enough of the speeches. We better get out of here.
Oh yeah, they make him just a comedy character.
Well, he was kind of funny. I mean, I'll give him that because, like, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool with it. Like, that's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like he doesn't just have to be comic relief.
Right, but you gotta admit that a lot of his shit was comic relief, though.
For sure.
I mean, I'm sure WWE had a lot of that going around.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, creeping.
Character that was like,
Yeah, he was scared. Him and Papa Shango.
You remember, what is his name? He had the shillelagh, I should say. And there was also another character, Hornswoggle.
Yeah, that shit. That's...
That guy was so fucking... Oh, man. He used to piss me off. Every time he came out, I was like, oh, you're going to ruin it for somebody. I already know.
Who's the asshole midget in the Lord of the Rings movies?
Gimli.
What? I mean, the actor. Do you remember his name?
Why don't you go cruise around?
You'll need a place to lie low.
They need to have him play fucking Hornswoggle in a movie. Well, he's probably too old now, but...
when you're ready, and you and me can have a little chat.
He's very old, actually. He's like in his 70s, I think.
That's crazy. I gotta tell Creepin' while he's here. I don't know if he's still listening or not, but just on the off chance he is. Dude, this is gonna be like random and kind of weird, but I do feel the need to tell you this just because why not? So, a couple, maybe 3 days ago or so, I fucking had a crazy-ass vivid dream. So I don't know if you remember the group of 3 chicks who I used to kind of hang out with and shit in high school. I'm not gonna say their names on here just because I don't want to be weird, but I was into one of them and they were just friends or whatever. But dude, we were over at one of their houses. I don't know like how or what, but we were over there and I was trying to get with the one that I liked, and y'all two were trying to get with the other ones, me, you, and H. And it was just fucking weird, man. It was, I don't know. And then she like told us to leave or whatever and like disowned me. So that was fun. And then I woke up. And also, I'll tell you too, I saw H earlier today and he's a fucking mess and a fuck up. And I had to basically tell him to not come back if he's gonna be a mess and a fuck up and his ass drunk and shit. So that was fun too. But yeah, dude. Holy shit. But yeah, that was my story. I'm done now.
Don't mind me, I'm just eating.
Oh, you're good. What'd you make?
Delicious beef stew.
Fuck to the yeah.
Got everything I like in it. It's got protein, it's got carrots, and it's got potatoes. I noticed how it's so meat.
Damn. Fellas, is it gay to check's deck say meat?
I think it'd be pretty gay if you said I like meat, yeah. I just changed it to both. Modern problems require modern solutions.
When you were in the military, did you work out all the time?
Yeah, that's a requirement of the U.S. Army. Literally every day.
How much did you work out?
We have certain issues to clear up before we continue any form of relationship, business or otherwise.
Once a day, right?
Let's lay our cards on the table. I am Yakuza, and I know you worked for Salvatore Leone's family. I can give you work with our organization, but first you must prove to me that your ties with the Mafia are truly broken. Salvatore Leone will be leaving Luigi's in about 3 hours.
You work out now, or are you done with that life?
Make sure he doesn't reach his club alive.
I'm not really necessarily
Meanwhile, Maria and I will catch up on old times.
Oh, Asuka, you've got
Gym membership's a bitch to keep up with.
That's not a massager.
No, not necessarily. All you gotta do is, make sure you have the money.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I mean, it's not even a big deal, though, because, like, assuming you can't, you can just cancel. But I know it's hard to cancel it, so.
They do, they kind of make it a bitch to cancel.
I'll tell them straight up, if you don't cancel, I'm going to come back for it. And if you do cancel it, I will eventually get another membership and come back. So you're losing business either now or forever. I just say it like that.
Got gay ass Planet Fitness. Got fucking gender neutral bathrooms.
I love this. I don't even use their bathrooms, so it's not an issue.
Is that where you go when you At a gym.
Well, they don't have a lot of gyms here. They only have 2. USA, they have like a Gym USA here, and it sounds ghetto as fuck, and I don't remember being in there, but Planet Fitness is much closer, and I know where it's at, so I would rather just go there. But mainly the reason why I like Planet Fitness so much is because all like the hot bitches go there, and I like staring, so. It's not even like I'm trying to stare though, but like say I'm on like
Dog, if she's wearing yoga pants and her fucking lips down there are more pronounced than the ones on her face, you're gonna stare.
It's not even about like what she's wearing really. It's like, you know, like they have like when you go into Planet Fitness, you know, like they have all the machines and stuff. Say I'm on a machine, I'm either walking or I'm like sitting down biking or something, and my eyes are forward, obviously, right? I'm either gonna look at the TV or I'm gonna look at my reflection, you know, one or the other. But if you're in my general vicinity, I'm in my field of view, directly in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And you got a nice ass, how... I don't have the strength not to look, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm a dude.
That's sexist.
I'm gonna look. It's not sexist, fuck you.
That comment oppresses women.
Well... Oh well. You'll
Fuck
have to
'em.
live with it, I guess. Learn to live with it.
Whenever bitches get mad about me, like, being into them, I'm literally like, what do you want me to do? Apologize for being attracted to you? I can, but I'll still want to bang you.
Well, who the fuck would be, like, complaining that you think they're hot? Like, that just sounds, like, really dumb to me. I don't know.
Like, whenever you call them out on wearing ass jeans and shit, they get all offended. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah, I get that. I get if you're being, like, kind of like a pig about it, but if you're just saying, oh, you look nice, you know? I mean, if you're being, like, a creep about it, I can kind of understand where they're coming from, you know? If he's just so, like, touring outside, hey, nice ass, with, like, no context behind it. I would be like, fuck off, dude. You pervert. You fucking pervert. Y'all just tell him, hey,
Oh, dude, bitches love ice cream. Oh. Because it won Game of the Year and it really didn't deserve to. The second game artificially negated the success of the first. Right.
And they fucked up the story so bad, and then they killed retconned fucking reason. That's good, dude. You already lost the sale just because you want to kill the main character of the first game. On such a bullshit reason, you know.
I'll kill you.
Oh yeah, you're still pissed about Joel. That was your boy. I never got into those. What's your deal with those? How many even are they? I thought there were only 4.
I don't remember.
No, you're thinking of Hose. That's when you brought up that girl's ass earlier.
Shit, you said how many? How many are there? You said 4?
Yeah.
Take that number and double it.
There's 8 of those games? What?
Yeah.
What about the movie? Are you a Tom Holland fan?
I like Tom Holland, don't get me wrong, but I don't like every movie to be fucking having Tom Holland in it. I'm not that kind of fan, you know what I mean?
You don't want to see The Rock in every movie ever made? You don't want to see The Rock wear a tan shirt in an island or jungle setting and save a generic woman?
I'll put you this way. The last Rock movie I've seen was Jumanji. And it was a decent movie.
Did he wear a tan shirt?
Huh?
Did he wear a tan shirt in the jungle?
I think so.
Do you know what meme I'm talking about?
No.
It's a screen cap of The Rock in 5 different movies, and he's wearing a tan shirt and in the jungle. And it's actually 5 different movies.
It's because he's the same character in every movie. Big tough guy, same look, personality, big brute. You know, it's the same shit every fucking movie.
I heard that he literally has a clause in his movie contracts where his character, like, can't be hurt. Like, can't feel pain. It's, like, stupid, dude. Like, what?
Yeah, I heard about that. That's stupid.
Salvatore,
This will probably be the last mission, boys and girls. I'm drowsy.
You're an efficient killer. I like that in a man. Ah, this is my brother, Kenji.
Asuka has a little job for you, but when you're done, drop by my casino and we can talk.
Just like Kenji, always trying to play with my toys. My police source indicates that the Mafia are watching our interests around the city in a bid to track you down. We cannot continue our operations until they are dealt with. Take out these spying fools and end this vendetta once and for all.
You alright, bro?
He made that Twisted Metal video.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite videos is.
Yeah, me too.
I like the Raw videos where he gets angry because he's like actually mad and not playing a character like AVGN.
Well, yeah, that's really why I entertained him for as long as I did, you know.
Definitely.
But, I know when he released that video, I was actually playing in Twisted Metal 3, and I was bitching and complaining about that level.
It's a hard game.
Yeah, but before he released that video, I had just beat it, and it was pissed the fuck off.
Oh my.
Because that game was fun, right? That game was really fun.
I'll kill you, tough guy.
I was kind of gonna look over, like I was gonna look through it, you know, look
Give it a pass.
Right, I was gonna give it a pass because play that was my main complaint. Was there was 3 characters. There was Dollface, Sweet Tooth, and the Grim Reaper, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I think you got it.
And they had like so you can play like they had like it was like a team setup, right? So where this Team Clown versus Team Grim, you know, an online play and shit. But you would just pick different cars. I thought that was stupid as fuck. I was like, why would you do that? You're just taking all the characters out and putting the cars in? Like,
I thought that was weird either. Like almost like they ran out of time or just got lazy.
Main complaint. David Jaffe is a fucking retard. I agree with that. I don't know why he did that. I don't care about the time restraint. In fact, I would have pushed that game back another 2 years. And we could have gotten a remaster by now, you know what I mean, for that game, because that would have been a good game.
Well, low-key, did it kill the franchise? I mean, what have they done since?
I mean, we haven't had a Twisted Metal since, yeah. It's cooked.
And I bought that game too. I mean, at least we supported them.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have supported it, though.
Probably
not. What I should have done was, I should have just held off and not bought it and waited to see the reviews first. Like, yeah.
Waited to see Rob's video so you could have avoided that shit?
Yeah, waited to see Rob's video. That was my first mistake. Had I known that Rob was going to tell us shit what he was doing, right? Never did. And, he would have saved me $60 for sure.
What's fucked is another one of my favorite Rob videos where he gets mad for real is the Duke Nukem Forever video. And he recommends that game still. Even though it makes him mad enough to like yell at the TV, raise his voice.
Salvatore's death comes as pleasurable. You're an efficient killer.
Yep.
I like that in a man.
Yeah, I would not. I don't fuck with a lot of games that have underwater segments, and like it's like a majority of the game is underwater. But I mean, if you're a massive fan of Nukem, I get it. You know what I mean? That's fine. But don't you dare bitch about it and say it's a good game. If you're gonna bitch about it in the forum video. I'm sorry.
It just cracks me up that at the beginning he's like, you gotta buy this. If you're a gamer, if you call yourself a gamer, you owe it to yourself to experience Duke Nukem Forever. And then like plays the game, gets mad as fuck, and rage quits.
Yeah, he says all that, and then he bought it and was like kind of pissed that he bought it. Like, he actually complained later on that I shouldn't have bought it. And I'm just like, well, why would you make a video saying you should buy it?
At least edit that shit out.
And then and here's my thing, why would you wait that long for a Duke Nukem game when it was shit on nerds? Like, if you were saying, no offense, if you were smart, you would just waited for the reviews and stuff. And people on YouTube to review it. He's a YouTuber, he should have just known how it was going to work anyway. Gaming is just people review it. Makes sense?
And that wasn't even one of those deals where a shit game got good reviews. That game was universally panned.
That game was universally hated when it first came out, I remember.
Yup.
And that's why he said, that's why he made the video though, because he knew that it was pissing a lot of people off. And pissing a lot of people off, right, gives your content attention.
That is true.
Because, you know, you get a lot of people hate watching you. It's still something.
I do still like that video just because of how mad he gets, and he seems fucking irate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I'm sure he would be like, if somebody brought it up to him, he'd be like, "Oh, I was an actor. I'm a good actor."
That's why we all watch Rob though, because he would get pissed, and it would be funny. He'd say some clever shit, some witty shit. It was good times. You know, you have a laugh. Like, my favorite video is not even any of those. Like, my absolute favorite video is the one where he's shitting on Capcom. He's like, if there's one tentacle monster in Resident Evil 6, I'm gonna stab Capcom in the heart.
If Capcom were a person, I would rape them.
He did like 5 years. It's just like, I would say from like 2016 onward, he just turned into a whiny little bitch. No offense.
The low effort streams were painful.
I mean, there was only a few that I even like participated in because I actually had played the fuck out of Dark Souls 2 at the time. I knew where every fucking thing was. I tried helping him as best I could.
I'm sure that shit went unappreciated.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, it did. Absolutely. That's when he was talking to Arbiter, and Arbiter was, I guess, helping him play the game, I guess. I don't remember. But, he would only summon Arbiter. He would never, like, do fans.
It's because Arbiter was his boy, and dude, I almost wonder if they're still, like, talking. Because I never could get Arbiter to get on board with that video I told you about.
was thinking, right? Why get involved and ruin the memories? Just leave it what it is. You know what I mean? Because we've already kind of gotten involved and ruined the memories of it, but I mean, it wasn't through our fault, but it's still out there. Like, the shit's ruined. Like, I can't watch a Sour Rob video. I just can't. Not anymore. I just can't do it. It's not the same. I know he's kind of an asshole now. I cannot go back and watch certain things. You know what I mean? I just even through background noise, I feel like it pisses me off to listen to it.
No, I feel you. I've tried, and it's like this guy hates me now. What's the point?
It's almost like you had a girlfriend. And this fucker cheated on you. It's like your ex-girlfriend fucks on a Rob, and you gotta fucking you gotta sit there and watch, you know, videos he's making. Hell that. I'm good, dude. Can't do it.
What a bitch-ass punk. But if nothing else, at least you brought some people together.
Marie and I have taken a little holiday together until you can get rid of this perverted voyeur. He's probably out in the bay as you read this. Steal a police boat and sink his career.
Like, all he had to do was divorce Ani and just leave her.
Divorce Ani, pay Asa and David back.
Well, I mean, that's I'm just talking about what would fix his streams and stuff and make people still be there. All
yeah.
It wasn't even about the $8. It's about like his entire history, you know, up until then. Like when he married Ani, that's when it started to fall apart. You know.
And he should have known well enough to know that whenever creators bring their woman around, it's fucking over.
That's not always the case, but with his case, yes. Because he's not the kind of person, she's not the kind of person to bring on a stream, no offense. She's loud, annoying, very overbearing, fucking prissy, very, and obviously she's
retarded.
Individual too. Retarded's kind of implied.
There's nothing nasty about leaving a you-know-what in your you-know-where.
I cannot even believe that happened, dude. I almost want to say it didn't happen, because why would you be that stupid? Like, you would feel it in there, I'm sorry. Like, I know damn well when I gotta take a shit, because, you know... I
don't know, man. Bitches are weird. They don't feel stuff left in there, even though they fucking... You gotta paint the fence for 2 hours to even think about making them trickle. Yeah.
Because I mean, you know how that works. But what I'm saying is, like, how would you not feel it if, you know, like, a tampon is not a small object. I mean, it's smaller than, you know, obviously a male genitalia most of the time. But, you know, I just don't understand how you would not feel that. That's just weird to me.
I was fucking a bitch one time, and I don't know, the thing the condom slipped off, and it fucking went up in there, and I had to fish it out, and she didn't realize that it was in there, or I was like, do you feel that? And she was like, feel what? I was like, this was like after we were done, and I pull out or whatever, and it's still in there, and she doesn't fucking feel it, and I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, what do you feel what? I'm like, there's something stuck in there. But, like, how do they not feel these things?
But here's the thing, though. Like, even if she didn't, you know, let's say it was legitimate. She didn't know. Whatever. Okay, you would still know you had one in. I don't care what anybody says. You would still fucking know. There ain't no excuse.
So he probably just made it up for attention, or to make Ani look bad. Right?
I don't know if it was for attention or not, but all I'm saying is, if I had like, say I was a girl, obviously, I would know if I had a tampon in because I fucking put it in, right? You would know.
Eventually, it's got to come out.
Well, no, it's not even the fact that if you had a tampon in, if I had a pad on, obviously I'd still know. You know what I mean? Because I put it in that day. You know what I mean? Because that's like a constant worry with females, right? You have, if you're on your period, you know, you obviously you know if you're, you know.
Yeah. Right. Very important. You Kagarotten. That's fair. Creepin' TV played this game as a literal kid. Ayo, man. Me too. This was my first PS2 game I ever tried. Hey, hey, Creepin', if you didn't hear what I said whenever you first popped in, you gotta listen to the VOD later because it's important, vaguely. It involves you and some people we know.
Yeah, it involves you and your ways.
This is the last mission for real, though, guys. I think I said that earlier, and I lied. Remember in Tenkaichi how you had to fucking destroy the environment to find the Dragon Balls?
Yeah, that's kind of how this game is too. Nothing's changed much. I'll give them that. The combat is fun though, but it's more of the same thing.
It's my handsome handyman.
The difference is it's more fluid.
Maria's all tied up at the moment, but
I mean, if you want to play fluid combat, you can play Sparkling Zero as well.
I know I've been a naughty girl, but I really need to pee, okay?
I really can't remember when the timestamp was, or I would tell you. I'm sorry, but...
Here's a payment for the last little job he did for us.
Probably like an hour.
He's understandably
yeah, that's probably right. It was right after I saw your hand emoji, Colin.
And await his instructions.
Well, actually, it's definitely after... Well, that was a different stream. I was thinking of Dark Souls. Since you re-streamed it, though. You did a different stream.
We were trying to Dark Souls earlier, and it wouldn't let us summon.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened. It wouldn't let us summon for some reason.
This is true. Samesies. Hey Batman, I'm glad you're still here, buddy.
Get to the phone in West Belleville Park. Get to the phone on Liberty campus.
Did you watch X-Play growing up?
You play Dragon's Dogma looking like that, I'm sure.
Get to the phone in South Belleville Park.
Oh, you can't help but want to fucking believe that they did, though. They were so hot, some of them.
They did not. There's no fucking way.
I can't run and leave. Ain't no gentleman that one.
I won't say all of them did that, but I don't know. It's just hard to believe that some of those girls on there were actually playing some of those games and doing them. But they didn't have like a script to follow or something.
There was some of them that seemed bullshit and phoned in, like there was this one lady who was on there for a segment called Cheat, where she would just tell you codes for games and very little else. Like, she probably didn't play, but I want to say that Morgan probably played just because they kept her around for so long and she would, like, give her opinions on the games. I assume they were her opinions and not just part of a script, you know?
Advertising as well. It doesn't really become your opinion, because your opinion is not gonna, your unbiased opinion is not gonna be unbiased because you're on TV promoting
You
it,
must
right?
be Azuka's new
So there has to be some outside force that's allowing you, one, to review the game.
Is it all
Because they got it
here?
early, right? Because the X-Play would get early copies of games
Another
that didn't even
fed
release yet.
Well,
So that
fed
tells me
Just
that
because I lost a few
they're getting
partners,
paid to
those
review this
suckers
game
from
and they
internal
like
affairs have
you know what I
started
mean?
sniffing around.
Otherwise, why would they get
Reckon
early
they can
access?
smell me.
They did give
Well,
some
the
good
city
games
is one big
reviews they
open
didn't deserve.
But I'm gonna need
Or bad
some
games
non-union
reviews they didn't
help.
deserve.
And if you're interested,
I'm
you
sure
know
they
where
did.
to
I mean,
find me.
every company's guilty of that. That just comes with the territory. Because if they had actual real gamers on there, they'd be like, "Wow, that's you
Hey,
know." They
Roach.
have a lot of reviews saying that game's shit. Don't buy it. Don't if you did, get your money back or something. I don't know. DLC on this game, which is like the hardest part of the game.
What? Hacker up.
Yeah, because like toward the end of the game, you become like your HP is so massive, but you like they do so much damage on top of it, and so do you, that it's almost like infinite scaling, you know. Because like you can make like basically what this game is you like you know how Goku's a fat ass, but he's like a skinny fat ass. He's got like a
Metallos.
Everything and yeah. But like they put that into the base game where like okay you can make you can make a lot of food in the game, right, and that equals stats. So if I consume like a full course meal, it'll give me like X amount of stats, and it's like permanent stats, by the way. It's like a stat stick. So you can do that like as many times as you can farm it, you know.
Hell yeah.
One would think that you would think that it's an infinite scale, but I don't know if it actually is. I haven't gotten that far off yet. I didn't do all the DLC yet, so I just beat the base game. I think I sold my PS4, and that's what I played it on originally.
Does it go to Boo Saga and stop?
It goes to Boo Saga and stop, but there's also there's GT, I think, which I have to pay for, but because that came out after like the Super Pass or whatever, so they have an additional pass or whatever. They have like a Trunks Saga, like Super Saga, by the way. They have a Frieza Super Saga. They have basically all the way up to
I'm kind of glad they include some GT stuff. GT's so underrated. Fuck yeah, man.
I wasn't even like a huge massive fan of GT, but I mean, I did like the show, like when they were fighting and stuff.
GT was one of those deals where, like, you would have to sit through, like, 4 hours of bullshit for an hour of good shit. But, dude, that hour of good shit would have you glued to the TV. Like, Super 17, that was fucking awesome.
Super 17 was crazy, bro. I loved that.
Big same.
It was good times. I just like 17 as a character, though.
Me too. He's my favorite
He
droid.
was evil. Yeah, I'm definitely agree with that. Like, 17 is my favorite, not only because he was a good character, but I do like him in Tournament of Power as well.
Sure. Fucking Power Blitz.
Carpet muncher.
He had the most character development.
I liked the fucking red ribbon and the way he would tuck his fucking socks into his jeans or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? That weird shit he did? 17. Alright, boys and girls, I think that's going to do it for the night. I'm pretty tired, but I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already involved. I'm going to drop the server link here just in case anybody wants to join. Feel free. We're trying to kind of... Oh, Lord. Excuse me, had to do it. Woo! Came over. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. You're just a nice fella. That's what you are.
I try to be. Man.
I appreciate the fuck out of you. It is, dude. It really is. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, feel free to join. We're nice people, and just don't be a cuck. You know, we have a no reaming, no crazy shit. Be cool. Be a stand-up guy, or we'll put you down. That's just the way it goes. But shout out to everybody here for real. Like and subscribe, share all the shit. Thank you guys. You know what to do. Peace out.